Hello everyone and welcome to another routergods video. My name is Humphrey Cheung. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2013. And I apologize if I sound a little bit under the weather because I am. I have some type of crazy bird flu, hantavirus, Ebola. I've got something, been fighting it for about 4 to 5 days. And I'm hopped up on every drug known to man. But enough of that. I'm showing you today how to make this redistribution diamond topology. It's got 8 routers. You can see in the center it's got a square. Usually in the center here you'd be running some type of a routing protocol, BGP, some type of IGP like OSPF, EIGRP, heaven forbid RIP. And then what you would do is you would throw different routing protocols on the outside triangles, redistribute them, and see what hell is unleashed after that. And I promise you there will be hell unleashed when you start playing around with mutual redistribution. So this is what you're going to end up with, a topology with all the IP addresses. You can see all the links have a pretty standard IP address of 10, 1, and then the 2 routers. So in between router 1 and 2 it's going to be 12.x. The x means the router, the interface on that particular router side is the number of the router. So on R1 it's going to be 10.1.12.1, 10.1.13.1, and you can figure out the rest. All the routers also have a loopback 0 of all that particular digit, so 1.1.1.1, and it's a /32. Router 6 would be all 6s /32. So this is what you're going to end up with. Also, eventually what you probably want to do is you want to have a folder, let's say in redistribution here, you're going to make a bunch of .nets, and each .net will have a basic IP already set. That's the one you're going to start off with. You're going to have one that has BGP in the core set up, so inside those 4 routers in the center, EIGRP and OSPF. Haven't made one for RIP yet, but I'll probably do one in the future. And then all the router configs will be inside of these folders, so the goal is you open up GNS3, you double click that or whatever, and all of your routers will be ready to go. All right, so that's what you're going to make. If for some reason you are too lazy or can't figure out how to make this, which I will be showing you in a couple minutes, what you could do is you could go to routergods, go to resources, GNS3 topologies, click on there. And then what you'll see after that comes up is inside GNS3 topologies, just look for the redistribution diamond .NET files and configs, and that will be all ready for you. So don't need to do that, but for some of you who need the extra practice, let's go to File, New Topology, start with a blank slate, go to View, Docs, and Node Types. You'll get back your node types here if for some reason you close it out like I do to get more space. Dragon 8 3725s. Doesn't really matter where you drag them for now. And we've got 8, 8. And after you drag in 8, just close out the node types, give yourself some more space. And here's the way you're going to arrange them. Router 1 goes up at top. Router 6 goes down at the bottom. Routers 2, 3, 4, and 5 form the center square. Something like that. 7 goes off to the left side and 8 goes off to the right side. Now we're going to add the links here, and probably be good to take a look at our JPEG here or PNG just to have our bearings straight, just so I don't mess up. So this is the screenshot here. You can see fast 00, fast 01, fast 00, fast 01, and they all go to fast 00, so that's good. Let's move that around. So click on this add a link. It's going to be 00, 00, 01, 00. Go over to R6, 00 to the left, 00, 01 to 00 on R5. You might want to uncheck there. There we go. Click on this icon right here so you can see your link numbering or link labels right there. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's take a look at what else we have. All right, so Inside of here we got 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, and 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so that makes things pretty easy. 0, 1 to 0, 1, 0, 1 to 0, 1. And you'll notice something here is I don't have any more interfaces on that particular router, so we're going to need some help here. And we're going to need to add interfaces on all 4 of the center routers. So right click on R2, configure, click on R2 again, slots. Go to slot 1, click the drop down. You're going to add in a 1 fast Ethernet TX. Also add the same thing to slot 2. And you're going to do that to the other 3 routers as well. So R3 slots, slot 1, and slot 2. R4, configure, R4 slots, and there we go. Slot 1 and slot 2. And finally R5, slot 1 and slot 2. Okay, so it was fast 1-0 to fast 1-0, fast 1-0 on R3 to fast 1-0 on R5. That looks pretty good. And now let's take a look at what we have. For the outside triangle, it's 2020, 2020. Okay. I knew there was a method to the madness there. So 2000, 2001, 2000, 2001. And I think that's it. Now what I would highly recommend is that you save this, call it your basic IP redistribution diamond. You're going to fire everything up. And if hopefully you have a fast computer, if you do, this will take about 30 seconds, hopefully less than 30 seconds to fire up. Click on your console to all devices button there. And since I'm on Linux, look at that. They're all in order. Pretty well. Okay, this router 7, kind of black sheep there. And like I said in other videos, go through the windows and hit enter. Of course, if you're on Linux and Kate, what you can do is copy input to all tabs, hit enter a bunch of times, and it fires off to every tab in there. Don't forget to go to copy input to tab and reset it back to none, and you should be good to go. So right now, all these routers, they don't have IP addresses. What you're going to do is type in IP addresses. Also, what you're going to need to do is inside of these links right here, actually probably be best to go on every single link and do speed 100 duplex full, or else what's going to happen is these interfaces are going to scream at you once you do unshut on them. So speed 100 duplex full along with the IP addresses and the loopbacks. And then after you're done with that, what you want to do is click on export, extract to a directory, save it to the basic IP directory, and then after you do that, you want to save again. Because what's going to happen is once you export the files, you're going to save to lock in that path into your .NET file. So I'm going to show you what I mean here. So if we go to our folder here, let's take a look at basicip.net. And you can see right here, as I go into router 4 has got a config that points to basicip/r4.cfg. And that's where the exported configs went. If you don't save that topology after exporting, it's not going to set this up. Okay. Now GNS3 will warn you as you try to exit to save the topology. You can wait for that, but I prefer to kind of do it manually rather than having GNS3 tell me, because you could forget or muscle memory. You know, us computer guys, we always click no, and so that's just one step to help yourself. So it shouldn't take that long. It's good practice if you've never made a large topology like that. But once again, if you have made it or you just are too lazy to do it, just go to routergods GNS3 and download the configs. Thanks for watching.